Hi, I'm Miss Rachael from the Tuscarawas County Public Library System, and welcome to Storytime. I like to start with an ASL song called The More We Get Together. So our signs for today, the first sign is for more. You want to take your fingers, pinch them together, and then touch the tips. While we have our sign for more, we're going to go in a circle for together. Because the more we get together, the happier. So you want to cup your hands and go up and down like this. The happier we'll be. And our last sign is for friends, because we're all friends here today, aren't we? So I want you to make two little friends, and I want you to give them a hug, okay? So if you know this song, please sing it with me, and I'd love it if you did the signs also. So here we go. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Great job, everyone.
This is a puppet story song based on The Mitten by Jan Brett, adapted for the animals that we have here at our library. The mitten's on the ground, the mitten's on the ground. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the mitten's on the ground. The groundhog burrows in, the groundhog burrows in. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the groundhog burrows in. The mitten's on the ground, the mitten's on the ground. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the mitten's on the ground. The rabbit hops in, the rabbit hops in. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the rabbit hops in. The mitten's on the ground, the mitten's on the ground. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the mitten's on the ground. The owl swoops in, the owl swoops in. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the owl swoops in. The mitten's on the ground, the mitten's on the ground. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the mitten's on the ground. The squirrel skitters in, the squirrel skitters in. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the squirrel skitters in. The mitten's on the ground, the mitten's on the ground. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the mitten's on the ground. Raccoon climbs in, raccoon climbs in. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, raccoon climbs in. The mitten's on the ground, the mitten's on the ground. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the mitten's on the ground. The fox trots in, the fox trots in. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the fox trots in. The mitten's on the ground, the mitten's on the ground. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the mitten's on the ground. The mouse wiggles in, the mouse wiggles in. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the mouse wiggles in. And somebody sneezes, achoo! And they all fall out.
Okay, it's time for a movement song. I need everybody to get up. Now, I know you know how to do the hokey pokey. Well, we're going to do the snowy pokey. Now, some of my movements are going to be modified because you can't see my boots, and I also have a wire. So when it's time to turn around, you guys turn all the way around, okay? So we're going to start with our right mitt or mitten. Are you ready? You put your right mitt in, you take your right mitt out, you put your right mitt in and you shake it all about. You do the snowy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Shout! Left mitt. You put your left mitt in, take your left mitt out, put your left mitt in, and you shake it all about. You do the snowy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Shout! Okay, we need right boot. You ready? You put your right boot in, take your right boot out, you put your right boot in and you shake it all about. You do the snowy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Shout! Left boot. You put your left boot in, you take your left boot out, you put your left boot in and you shake it all about. You do the snowy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Shout! Ooh, how about our hat? You put your hat in, you take your hat out. You put your hat in and you shake it all about. You do the snowy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Shout! Okay, you ready? Snow self. You put your snow self in, you take your snow self out. You put your snow self in and you shake it all about. You do the snowy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Shout! You guys were great! Thanks for doing that with me. This is a puppet song about hibernation. Not only will we visit different animals that hibernate, but we will see where they hibernate at. So this song is based on the tune Are You Sleeping, Brother John? And we'll get our first friend out. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Big black bear, big black bear. Time for hibernation. What is your location? In a den, in my lair. Okay, so sometimes bears have a den, underground burrow that or a cave. Let's see our next hibernator. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Hanging bat, hanging bat. Time for hibernation. What is your location? In a cave is where I'm at. So bats will wrap their wings around them and they'll hang upside down to hibernate. Let's see who's next. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Garter snakes, garter snake. Time for hibernation. What is your location? In the mud, in a lake. So garter snakes will dig down in the mud, but they will also get in large groups of maybe 100 or more and wrap themselves around each other, like in a abandoned rabbit burrow is another place where garter snakes will hibernate. Okay, our next hibernator, here he comes. He's a little big for my hand, so just a moment. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Toad or frog? Toad or frog? Time for hibernation. What is your location? In a pond, near a log. So frogs are also like snakes that will dig down into the mud of the pond to hibernate. Now this is a little guy. Are you ready? Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Meadow mouse, meadow mouse. Time for hibernation. What is your location? In a field, near a house. So mice, chipmunks, squirrels all have similar hibernation habits. They will curl themselves up. We'll get him to tuck his legs, and they'll use their tails to wrap around their bodies to keep themselves warm. So now we're at our last hibernator. We'll get him on my hand. Some of the puppets take a little bit of time because they're sort of tight to get into. So here's our last one. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Turtle friend, turtle friend. Time for hibernation. What is your location? In the stream until winter's end. So turtles, of course, turtles are gonna what? Yep, they're gonna tuck up inside that shell. We'll get him all tucked up, ready for winter, so that he is ready to hibernate, isn't he?
Hi everyone, I'm Joy, Youth Literacy Associate at the Tuscarawas County Public Library in New Philadelphia. Our Kindergarten Readiness program will be happening monthly, January through April. This program is for parents and guardians of children ages 3 to 5, and we're going to talk about lessons and strategies that you can use at home with your child to help get your child ready for school success. Once you register for the program, you're eligible to pick up a Kindergarten Readiness Companion Kit. These adorable bear bags are available at all of our TCPL locations while supplies last. And inside are the tools that we are going to use to talk about our strategies. In January, we're going to talk about scissor skills. February is all about fine motor skills. We're going to play with some Play-Doh. March, we're going to discuss social and emotional skills, and we're going to have some fun art projects you can do with your child. And in April, we're going to talk about writing skills. Please register online at our website, tusklibrary.org, and pick up your companion kit at any of our locations while supplies last. All of these programs will happen at 6:30 in the evening via Zoom. I hope to see you then. Bye.
Thank you all for being with me today for story time. But it's time for me to go. So I'm going to sing goodbye, and I'd like you to sing goodbye back to me. So in this song, we use signs too. And you all know this one. That's right, I want you to wave goodbye to me. And our sign for friends, right? We learned that the more we get together. But there's two other signs you need to know. You need to, it's time, so you're going to point to your watch and say, okay? Because it's time to say goodbye. Here we go. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. I really enjoyed my time with you, and I can't wait to be back with you again soon.